Right, so this is 2B part I, and this is not an easy question. Let's have a look at what it says. Estimate for 2011 the UK population aged 50 or over. Now, here's 2011, so I've put the little red lines in to sort of highlight it. And then, of course, you try and work out how many people are aged 50 or over. Well, if we look at the sort of class boundaries that we've got here, we've got 16 to 64, 65 and over, and 80 or over. So that's rather difficult to get the number of people 50 or over. It's really sort of people partway in this class and the 65s and over. So I've put little rings around this, and of course it is going to be an estimate. We're going to have to sort of think very carefully about this. Now what I've done below is I've illustrated it on a sort of number line. So if we have a look at how it relates to our table, here, for the number of people between 16 and 64, there are 40.2 million. So I've got this going from 16, and you actually need to go up to 65 because you're 64 right up until the very day before your 65th birthday. And I've popped our 40.2 people in a block there. And then for the 65s and over, which of course includes the 80 and overs, I've made a separate little block with the 10.5 there for this 10.5. Now, of course, what we're interested in is the people aged 50 and over. So we're interested in a certain portion of this block plus all of the following block. And I'm just going to move this over here to sort of illustrate the portion of this block plus the whole of the other block. Okay. Now, if we actually think of this as a fraction, we've got a class width of 49 going from 16 to 65. If you take 16 from 65, you get 49. And the little class width from 60 to 65 is 14. So you could make a fraction out of that. You could say this is 14 49ths of this whole 40.2. And that's what I did down here when I did the calculation. I did my 14 49ths of the entire 40.2 block, and then afterwards I added on the whole of this 10.5 for that block, and that gave me 22.8, and of course the whole thing is in millions, so that's why I put million on the end there.